Hey guys, what's going on? XCaliber here, and we are back. I gotta stop saying we're back. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a XCaliber's Garage episode. I do these every once in a blue moon, just to kind of clear stuff up, figure shit out, organize myself a little bit. Pretorius, what's going on? Jen, yes, I feel like without a microphone on the coffee bar, we're missing out on half the experience. You know, I've thought of that too. I have actually thought of that. I'm wondering. I don't know. I gotta figure that out. I gotta figure out what kind of microphone would be good for that. Like, to get a whole microphone just for the coffee mess is kind of insane, but I kind of like it at the same time. So I don't know. We gotta figure that out. I don't know what would be best, like a condenser. I don't know, but it would be cool. Yeah, I agree with you. I think it is a little yeah, boy, it'd be nice to just play some, like, well, the music I think is okay, but you know what I mean, like just to have the whole mood and the grinding of the coffee and all that would be really nice. You know, of course I couldn't like do all the things I really do, which is yell at my kids right before I stream, talk to my wife, do all these other things, but that's fine. We could do that before stream. Just move that back. But oh yeah. But yeah, no, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna cause honestly, especially after getting into Reforged Eden and having to divide my builds between the mod and vanilla, I am completely unraveled. I have no idea what's out there. I'm sure I'm forgetting the whole things that I've built that hasn't even, you know, been finished. And, you know, so we're going to go through all of this stuff. And we're going to basically going to clean house. And I think what I'll do is, what makes the most sense? To do this in vanilla or Reforged? Okay, so the first thing I have to do is I'm really good at saving stuff when I build it, but then sometimes I don't get far enough to where I feel I need to save it. Something that needs update. Yeah, no, so that's another one. We will visit the workshop stuff. I have gotten some people looking at really old builds as well. Some new people to the Discord that have like some of the really older stuff and asked about it and whatnot. So we're gonna go through it all. We're gonna go through some of the save games I have. We're gonna see if there's anything in there that I'm forgetting. Anything you don't want to finish, you should put up on Discord. I agree. So we'll see what happens. A coffee soundboard, grind pour. Oh yeah. That would be cool. I gotta spend some time and figure all this out. Definitely. All right, so let's go to. We're just gonna get nuts, right? We're gonna start in these save games because some of these save games are really old. I don't even know if I could open them still. And we're gonna look, and if we spot things that I just completely forgot about, then we'll remember it, I guess. So let's start at this one. This is August of 2020. Alpha 12. It was bring your daughter to work day today. She was on site with me. It was cool. She was good. They don't have school until like the 20th. It's ridiculous. These breaks are insane. I never got 3 weeks for Easter. Like, what the fuck? 3 weeks? I was like, what? 3 weeks? Oh my god. It's insanity, man. Like we got nothing to do, right? We could just stay at home with the kids and it's all good, right? All right, so Alpha 12. Super Augur, I remember that. Yeah, this guy. This guy, I know this one, so I have that one saved. Baby K-Bar, I don't remember this one. Do I have this saved? I don't know. Yeah, okay. So I got that saved. I probably wouldn't do anything with that. I don't like the way it looks. That's a prefab, that's there. The Pico. Yeah, so all those are easy. Yeah, Kydex Jr., I have that saved. Oh, right. Yeah, no, completely gone from my memory is this thing. An HV platform for hauling things. Wow. No, completely forgot about this thing. Wow. Yeah, no. Completely 100% forgot about it. Yeah. Right? This is for a challenge, right? This was, I forget what challenge it was, but this was for a challenge. Got 4, 32, well, almost 4. I mean, it's not bad. It's got like a little living quarters. Look at that, fancy. Oh, look at that bed. That's chic. All right, well, yeah. Oh, this is actually kind of digging it, but see, my problem is always the function, right? Like, does this actually function in game? Like, would this be practical to use in game? And I would just kind of say no. Like, I don't see why you would use this over like a CV that could easily do the same thing way more efficiently. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think this is kind of a proof of concept. Like, hey, I can make a really big HV that can haul other HVs, but why? Kind of thing, you know what I mean? So it's that why that stops me from wanting to finish something like this. Yeah, I don't understand why you would use this. If I could make something, you know, I mean, this is like 4 clips in size, right? So, you know, if I have, okay, sorry, it's about 2, let's say 3. Let's say 2. It's 2 clips in size, right? So instead, I could make like a double clip that has 640 storage, 640,000 storage on top of whatever, you know, 120,000 that this has. Plus, it's gonna move in the air instead of hover on the ground. Like, imagine taking this through that forest. You'd never get through it. So it's, yeah, there's just too many reasons this does not make sense. It just, yeah, it's not practical. It's cool proof of concept, but not something I'm gonna finish, if I'm being honest. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. That's a no. Of course we know this one. What we now know it as is the Recluse, so I do have that. Yeah, this is something that yeah, I know that one. Back tool. That's on the workshop. This never made it to the workshop. It's kind of an assault tank. It's kind of a rework of the Shuriken, Gunblade Shuriken. But just, you know, fix frontal. Don't love the idea of it, I guess. It's not, yeah, I mean, I think it would be effective, but you'd also lose all those turrets pretty quick. So it's, I don't know, it's not very realistic in strategy. Because you have to be frontal for these turrets to do anything, but then they're going to get targeted immediately and blow up. So it's, yeah, it doesn't really make sense. Logger Marquez. Alright, so I think, yeah. And then, of course, the Saber one. What do we got upstairs here? Oh. I completely forgot about this one. Again. God, I keep forgetting about this poor orbital. Whetstone Orbital Mark II. You poor thing, you. Oh my god. When it, when are you gonna be finished? I don't know. Oh. I wonder if it even makes sense at this point. I gotta relook at it. Like, I don't even know if this base makes any sense. I assume it does, and we even came out with the Whetstone Hone, which is way smaller, of course, but you know, kind of matched in. I mean, actually, this is kind of like under what the Hone does. The Hone has 2 furnaces, 2 deconstructors, 2 constructors. It has 2 320 cargo systems, whereas this guy has 1 furnace slot. It does have grow plots, which the other one doesn't. It has 2 constructors, room for 1 deconstructor. It does have room for a shield, so that's a benefit. So I guess this is more of an all-around base, whereas the other one is just kind of a production pod kind of thing. So I guess this makes sense from a practicality standpoint, is like actually having a real base. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I don't know. I guess. See, the cargo is just way underperforming though. Like, I'm not digging the. That would be like an output. This would be an input. But that's it. There's no other like cargo. So now there is expandable cargo. So I'm sorry, there is more cargo. So you have these, which you can expand out, and you could make 4 more complete cargo systems if you take out these frames. So there's that. I mean, that's good. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, no, they are pointless most of the time. But I mean, you could just use that space for something else at the end of the day, right? But no, this works. I need to get that done. This is the course edge that is on the workshop. So we're good there. What is this weird thing over here? I don't know what this is. That's the Kydex. I have no idea what this is. I have no recollection of building this ever. No idea. No idea what this is. This is, yeah. Miner emplacement. CV miner emplacement. Miner emplacement. So it's, I mean, I don't know, it's weird. It's like it's almost like it's a Helios pod before there was a Helios kind of situation. I guess the idea was to have maybe an emplaced defense, but then it can also mine. I guess, is that what I was going for? I don't know. But then mine into what? I don't see any cargo. Yeah, there's no 80,000. I don't know. That's weird. Salvage miner clip. Yeah, I guess. I'm not loving the cargo. I'm not. Yeah, nah. Oh, so yeah, I think it's more of like a emplacement for like defense, expandable defense emplacement, and then I guess just, you know, hey, this can mine too if you need it to mine, kind of deal. So maybe that's what I was going for. Fair enough. This is the this was another challenge build that was never completed. This was like what did I call this? Thor's hammer. Just really massive. I mean, it was just so much that it didn't make sense for me at the time, I guess. Got 4 cargo systems. Got this big area, and then it's got grow plots. And then it's got Full directional turrets. Up and down. I mean, I like it enough, but I don't know. Pretty big. If I was gonna use it, I'd probably revamp it a little bit. It's not bad though. I don't hate it. I guess. Oh, the Mom Bell. I don't. This is an older version of it, I think. But yeah, it's the Mom Bell. God, that's another one that I just don't know about the Mom Bell. I don't know if it's something I want to finish. Oh, this is that Xeno rebar. No rebar. All right, yeah, that's it for this one. Move on here. Actually, I say that's it, but you know what? I say that's it, but that might not be it. That's just one area of that map. There might be more areas. Yeah, it's Blast from the Past. Of old stuff here. But nothing that I don't recognize and already have saved, so. Oh, alright, yeah, that's it. Alright, moving on. Reforged Build Series 1.0, here we go. Weird thing. No, that wasn't one of my builds. So I would remember when I did those workshop reviews and I did like some of the other stuff. I would do them in there. So that was somebody else's thing. This is of course the Designer's Challenge. Alright, so yeah, Mom Bell, Carrier, and all that, pickaxe. Alright, we have that. This is a failed start. Designer's Challenge. Yes. Bunch of stuff. Excavator, which turned into that black thing that we used. Haruken, Kydex. Milne. Oh, right, the little CB bike thingy. Little CB motorbike, remember that one? Never did anything with that. The lifeguard. Oh, remember this guy? Little multi-tool thingy? Yeah. Alright. Alright, nothing to see here. I think think we're probably good. Let's well, whatever. No, that's 3, 2. All right, fine. Let's go to. All right, let's go. Let's go to this. Shift right click after you enable teleporting. When we fix the Hephaestus, there's the chisel, there's the Montbell again. There is like the first working of the Xiphos. Wow, look at that. Yeah, cool. We never did anything with that dropship. We never went any further with this SV. Lando, yeah. Oh god, okay. What's this? Okay, now we're getting into Helios territory here. Oh, so this is recent. This is the Tugahawk. This is a bunch of the all stuff. Kydex, Xiphos. Oh, I forgot about that salvage thingy. Ah, completely forgot about that salvage thing. All right, yeah. There's that. I'm good with that. All right, cool. So let's start clearing some of this out. So we're gonna delete some of these ones out. Actually, keep that POI Buster. Alright, so that's our current one. Delete that one. We just were in there. We'll delete that. I think we're in there. If we weren't, then oh well, it's gone now. Gone. Alright, cool. So we're now going to back out and we're gonna make a new one. Completely new one. Now the reason why I'm doing this is it's kind of constricting, right? Like, you know, I've gotten really good at not finishing things, and that may sound like, you know, a dumb thing to say, but the stress of having to feel like you have to complete builds that you've built, it's a lot, and it could weigh you down, and it could make you not enjoy playing the game, to be honest. Like, you start to feel this obligation to certain builds that, like, oh, it has to be finished, it has to be finished. And I don't just mean me, I mean anybody that builds in this game. you might get to a point in a build where it's like, I'm done with this. Like, I don't like it that much. Now I feel, because I've put all this time into it, that I have to put another 20 hours into it to force myself to finish. And then when you're done, you're not happy. You're like, oh, I'm glad I got that out of here. It's how I felt about the Kydex 2.0. I like the Kydex. I don't hate the Kydex. I'm not saying that, but I had to kind of force myself to get it out there, because it was an important build for me. Like, the Kydex is one of my, the original Kydex was like my big first CV that I felt, was cool at the time. And when I made the new one, I was really happy with the shaping of it and stuff, but the game was going through so many changes that it kind of took away from a lot of the luster of what that build was for me. And it's very useful, I think, but at the same time, it's not as good as it probably could be if I had started building it today. And that's just because the game's changed and certain things in that build aren't optimum in comparison, right? So yeah, it's hard, and I guess I want to get to the point where I can just say, I'm never gonna finish this build. I'm done with it. I'm over it. I'm not interested in continuing it. Maybe the function isn't quite there 100%. Maybe it's not as useful as I thought it was in the beginning. Maybe sometimes you build yourself into a corner and you just can't get out of it, and then sometimes you're just not, you look back at it and you go like, that's not as cool as I thought it was. Like, that look isn't what I'm going for, or it's just not useful. Function's always going to kind of be my deciding factor when it comes to building. If it's not as useful as it could be, or if I learn to do something a lot more functional and useful, then that's it. Like, I don't need to, I don't feel I need to finish it, kind of way, right? So we're gonna go through all these, everything that I have saved, and we're gonna look at every single thing, and we're gonna figure out what's what. And I recommend you guys do this too. Absolutely, because it should be fun, right? It should be a fun experience. It should be something that you want to continue doing. And if you have cool ideas now, but feel obligated to fix or build what you've been working on before, you're gonna lose some of those cool new concepts. So we'll start with the Cauldron. Cauldron is one of the last. It's actually the last full-size base that I ever built, and it was to combat the base attacks that were going. Now we are in this probably isn't gonna work the way I want it to work. Yeah, no, this isn't gonna work the way I want it to work. We're gonna go into vanilla first, because a lot of what I'm doing is gonna be vanilla to start out with. So we're gonna start a new game, creative, and you know what? Build series. I need to rename that other one. Okay, let's rename the other one first, because the other one is Reforged, not. Yeah, this one. Rename. There we go. So we're gonna go to start single player. We're just gonna do regular survival, and this one will be Anvil build series 4. So empty world, yes, fine. We'll do temperate. Arthes, yeah, definitely. And my advice for that, especially if you're new to building, is always to build something that serves a function in the game first. If it's serving a function, then you can actually use it in the game, and you can actually play with it in survival. And if you can do that, then you've gone to the next step of building, which is testing your builds. And I can't stress how important that is. Coming from where I played the game first, and then when I got to building, I stopped playing the game, and I just wanted to build, and I was never testing my builds in survival. I was testing some elements of them, but at the end of the day, I wasn't. I was just building, putting it out, waiting for feedback of people that actually played the game to tell me what's wrong with it. And once I realized that that was wrong, I started to play with the builds, and now with the Let's Plays, I'm really testing these builds out, and I don't even finish them until I've tested them in game. So you see with our Let's Play, now Jay Randall's doing it, we're bringing these things in, we're testing them, we're seeing what's wrong with them. You know, even yesterday's stream where we brought in our big tanks, we both recognize, you know, issues with them individually. And, you know, I'm sure right now Jay's probably putting more hover engines on that tank. He's doing what he needs to do to feel good about that build so that he feels confident putting it out. And it's just, it'll just make you happier in the long run. You don't want to go back. When you're done with a build, you don't want to go back to it. At least I don't. I don't know too many people that enjoy going back to builds that they've already done. It could be fun to look at an old build and make a Mark II. That's a different story. But to fix problems in old builds, there's maybe 2 builds that I do that for. One of them's my first base, the Whetstone, the original Whetstone. I do keep that one current, and I actually need to do something to it in here that I got a feedback from. But yeah, so this is the Grindstone Cauldron. Hi. I thought I just came in to say hi. Cool. Alright. Whetstone Cauldron. This was, again, to combat defense, base defense and stuff. So, let's go ahead and look in it. Well, first let's look at the specs. So, we are within CPU of the present tier 2. So, basic CPU. So that's cool. So I mean, you can get this without needing any matrices or bridges to start out with in vanilla. That's not bad at all. So I'm happy about that. What's the cost? It's pretty cheap. It doesn't really take any high-end resources. It takes some Neo, but other than that, it doesn't really take too much. Some Cobalt and Neo are going to be your biggest problems. Have you thought about doing a Mark II of the Firefly HV you did? I don't know. I mean, how functional is that thing? What's the... I mean, it's cool, but it's a replica, and I don't usually like doing replicas. But, yeah, could be interesting to look at that again and see. Now that I know a lot more of what I could do to replicate one of those. I mean, there's so few pictures of that hover, you know, the actual Firefly hover vessel. Like, there's not a lot of footage other than watching the beginning of that movie, and I think I watched it like a bunch of times to try to get looks of it and everything, but I don't know. It could be just kind of a little base crawler, a little scout, I guess. Alright, so it's an unlock level 10, which is cool. I'm happy with what I see so far. Let's look at it. So it has a lot of base defense, right? It has a ton of flak. You've got defense mode, you've got assault mode. You could tuck these in. Like if you're, you know, if you're in a place where there's not a lot going on, you probably don't need all of the offense. But you could just put out defense, and basically defense is just the 15 mil, right? The offense is when you get into the flak. Hey Sam, what's up, man? Always liked the Cauldron. Thought it might make a nice top half of a POI. Cauldron. I don't even remember what the Cauldron is. I'll have to look at it. Alright, so we come in, we've got 16,000 ammo, and then I guess to keep it under CPU, I had to not put a deconstructor. Obviously, I have one advanced constructor, and then you have a place for furnace, which is cool, and then you have a place for a second constructor or deconstructor. Totally up to you. Age of Ice? No, not really, not really. Honestly, this is actually the first thing we're spawning in and re-looking at. So you haven't really missed anything. I just went through a lot of my old saves and seen if I could find anything that I didn't save, and I didn't really find anything, so we're good. So we have a Decon 320K controller. We have an input 320K controller. So the cargo situation in here is a little weird, if I'm being honest, right? Because you have a decon in, you have an input in, you don't really have an output. It's like I would love for this to have like one more system, maybe at least for like for an output. But let's see, you've got the grow plots here, and then you've got some additional grow plots here. You have the room for the shield here. Repair console, repair station. We got some overflow. I mean, I guess you could output to here, really, if you wanted to. I mean, if you're not building anything too terribly big. Here, whole room here. Bathroom, glass shower, gang, of course. No curtains. You're not even gonna find curtains in my old builds. Never. Never! And then, let's see, you come here. Come up here. And you've got your kind of enclosed SV. So, I mean, you know, it doesn't... Well, you can't dock to... Wait, you can dock SVs to a base? Can you? Can you dock SVs? I don't know. I think so, right? You can dock... Yeah, you can dock SVs to a base, so it'll be protected then if you do get attacked. So you don't really need this. No, let's go. Well, yeah, let's go. Yeah. Repair station. So yeah, I mean, this still works. This still does what I want it to do. It's unlock level 10. It's CPU tier 2, so it's a good base to get into. I'm just not loving the amount of cargo it has, but you can also use expandable cargo systems beyond that. Only seaweeds, yeah, thanks. That's what I figured. So I am happy with this. The cauldron still does its thing in current patch, so I am happy with that. Let's look at this. Oh god. Oh, I hate this base. I absolutely hate the look of this base. I'll tell you that right now. I do not like this base. Yuck. Yeah, no, it's not good. It's not good. I mean, it's cool, but I mean, just the shaping, it's just a big bricky blob, man. Like I don't like it at all. It's got a lot of insane, I don't know what base you're, and this is before base attack, so I don't know what the hell I was defending myself against, but holy shit. This thing has, I mean, this is kind of cool, I guess. Like, there's some aspect. I don't know what this one solar panel is going to do for you. I think it was just for looks. I don't know. Oh, 2. I'm sorry, there's 2. My bad. Yeah, it's just fun to look at some of these old things, right? There you go. A whole laser turret. Holy shit. Oh, so I do have a decon here, so I must have looked at this. What was that, Alpha 10? I mean, it's still got old cargo, right? So it doesn't have the new cargo system. I think this was one of the first bases where I was like frustrated because I had too much space to justify. And I couldn't really justify what all this needed to be. I remember I was really proud of this, and I think it looks cool still. It still looks pretty interesting, I think. So I did spend a lot of time kind of like making the interior look interesting. I have some colors in here, which is another kind of crazy thing. XBC. Colors and shit. Lightning with that 3-month resub, man. Karambit time. Big hype. Oh, is that it? Yeah. It's, I mean, whatever. It's okay. It's not... I don't like the look of it. Big and blobby. I mean, and that's the thing. Like, once you once you progress and get more comfortable with shaping and stuff. But I just honestly, like, bases have not really been a big deal to me. I don't know. Maybe I'll find a better. This is good. This is just like a little drop furnace. I really like this. So it's basically just a furnace. It's got a 320 cargo system, and you just throw shit in there, and it just yeah. It broils it up, and then it can protect itself against a base attack if need be. So these are great. They're stupid cheap. I built this in for season 1, and yeah, I mean it's just doesn't cost a whole lot. You can just plop this down on a planet if you're gonna go mining and stuff, and you need somewhere to kind of quickly blast it while you're on the planet. So definitely that one's a good one. Let's look at another legacy build here. We're looking at these two just to kind of get some inspiration here. Kind of see what we used to do. Look, a little half. That's interesting. Right. Yeah, I remember this one. This one was weird, man. Look at this. This is like I don't know what this is about. This is container, I guess. Kind of weird. But yeah, this is all armored steel around the outer perimeter here. We've got a couple of constructors. We've got this is when I love putting shit on walls. I still like putting shit on walls, but not as much as I used to. Holy crap. What's this? Oh, furnace room. Nice. Oh yeah, this was like my really weird kind of PvP. I don't know what I was doing. Was I doing PvP at the time? I don't remember. I don't know why that was a thing, but... And then you've got like a garden here. I want to say we used this in a really old PvP series with like with another streamer. I don't remember. We might have. It might have been what we like Craft World, like old school shit. Yeah. All right. Well, that's yeah meh. All right, Samsung bunker. Oh, this is the upgrade that I never released for the bunker. Bunker's cool, but you gotta dig it out. It's kind of demoralizing. So you have a furnace and a shield. And, you know, kind of redesigned here, right? Extra generator sections, deconstructor. It is an unlocked level 7, so that's why there's a clone chamber. Perfectly valid. It's got a large constructor, 2 small constructor. It's got a shower. It's got 8,000 cargo. 8,000 cargo. Oh, ammo cargo. And then it's got a 320k cargo system here. Bunch of I think this is good. I think this works. I don't know if I should update the blueprint on the workshop. See, I never know about that, especially if people use these and then like all of a sudden it changes. People are gonna get pissed off and be like, "Oh, I like the old one better." But I like it. I like the new edition. The base defense is lacking, definitely. Those aren't gonna stop anything. It's stupid cheap though. I mean, that's nothing, man. That's like stupid cheap. But you know, if you change those to some flak, maybe 2 flak. I don't know. Yeah, maybe Javai. Yeah. And this is the original bunker without that addition. We have this little drop base here. This is fine. I mean, it's old. It's not really 32,000 cargo. I don't like it. I don't like it anymore. I don't think it's very practical, but I don't know. Maybe some people still use that. Sandstone Jungle. Oh, this is season 1. So this is like our season 1 survival base that we made in survival that I saved for funds. And remember this one? We just like built this. We never finished the. We never got all those grow plots, did we? Yeah, we just kind of. I mean, that's cool. That's cool that I saved that. That works. Ah, like my first CV dry dock This is old. Like, really old. That probably looked way different back then. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. It's an old build. I mean, what do you want? All right. These, I just want to look at these briefly. We're not gonna like invest a lot of time. We know how old these things are. The grit. I know somebody that still uses the grit. I mean, it's not a bad little base, right? Like, it works. I mean, it's got little grow plots. You got a repair thing here. So I think these are the problem. These are not airtight anymore. And because they're not airtight, the base isn't airtight. So they actually have to be changed. I just don't know if I want to go through all that to fix it. Oh no, those are airtight, so... Okay, no, those are airtight. Maybe it's the other base that I'm thinking of. Okay, so the right one's there. I don't know what this is about. It's a little weird little step, but it's like little minor things. Still works. It's a little micro base. What do you want? Yeah! Yeah! What's this? Hanger? Ah, that's when I misspelled hanger and then I saved it because hanger actually means something else that fits it or something. It's like a type of sword, a hanger. Then I was like, yeah, I meant to do that. Totally didn't mean to do that. I like this base. I remember I liked this base when I did it. It was, because it's, you know, it's got a lot of room. You could put stuff in it. It's got plenty of grow plots for those that use those. Yeah, it's got 2 furnaces. This probably still works. I mean, I don't see why this wouldn't still work. It's cheap as hell. I mean, it's unlock level 7. I mean, shit, dude. Like, this isn't bad. It's just the shaping's a little weird. Like, I'd probably change some of the shaping, but it's not bad. I mean, it would just need to be... Maybe take all the cautionary tape off of it, because that looks weird. I liked my cautionary tape. Well, so the bottom was like to tell you where to bury, but the little side ones, I don't know about that. It's kind of weird, but whatever. And then we have the MRE, which is the little side base that goes along with the original whetstone, and its sole purpose was for growing. Basically 4 grow plot systems and an ass ton of fridges. Like, I don't know why you'd need this many fridges, but cool. Yeah, the cautionary tape is really weird. It was a thing. I enjoyed it for a time there. But yeah, that's to go with that. And then we've got this is the original orbital, which a lot of people used. Like, oh, you guys saw the one I looked at earlier. So this is the Mark 1 version of it, and we really revamped it for the Mark 2, and I just gotta release it. Stone Refinery is a PvP build. Yeah, this was for a purpose. This was in the conclave. These are all furnaces. So there's like 20 furnaces in this build. And it was just to smelt gold. Grow plots. Yeah, I mean, this got a lot of use. Back then, I mean, we'd have one in every system, and we would just be like smelting gold like crazy. Hey, Heckin, what's up? Yeah, that was down and dirty. That was made in survival. Alright, we got the shed. This is a recent build, right? Hey, Pear, what's up, man? I think this still works. I think we've used this recently, fairly recently. We used this in a Let's Play with me and Jay Randall, actually. Unlock level 7. Yeah, it works. Good with this one. Serves a purpose. Well, here's the original one. That's this Mark II, this is the Mark 1. A bit bigger, right? Like a bit bigger. Definitely more grow plots. Grow plots, the other one doesn't even have grow plots, does it? Air state. boxes. This isn't, you know, this is like before Alpha 9. Yeah, yeah. I used to do a lot of bases. And then here's the mother of all of them, right? This is, I think, by far my most sub thing ever. So I do keep it updated. I think I even at one point kind of changed some shaping around. But that was a long time ago, so now it looks bad again. I changed some colors too. I had some weird marble stuff going on in the original, so I did spice it up a little bit. But yeah, kind of. So he's saying that it's it's these right here probably. Yeah, it's these here. I bet those are not airtight. Yeah, see, airtight false. So these two need to be changed out with new ones to so I'll update the thing on that, but everything else should be good. Furnace room. Oh yeah, and I updated to the new cargo, so it doesn't have an obscene amount of cargo, but yeah, it's okay when you start out. Not the worst thing, right? I got rid of it. Had some real gaudy looking stuff going on up here, so I kind of fixed that. Oh, I got expansion possibilities for the generator. Yeah, so this is up to date. It just needs to fix that box. I'm happy with that. Let's see. Day 0. Straight up starter base. Dumb cheat. Yeah. It's a weird one, right? Because not a lot of builds fit in this. I mean, you could fit some really small hovercraft in there, but it's just a really small micro base. I love making those, right? Downvote. Yes! Does it still work? Oh, it doesn't even have a... Oh, I think this is like solar only. Alright, getting something. Is there a battery in there? Yeah, there's a battery. Oh! Yeah. That's just so people can downvote in the game and not have to do it in the workshop. If they want to have fun downvoting. You just downvote to your heart's content. It's non-stop. Solar, it's non-stop. What's up, Filbert? No, that's perfect. It's great. I love it. Alright. Whetstone Hone. We know the Whetstone Hone is, yeah, this one's fine. I'm really happy with that build. I don't remember that. Did I do that? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look bad. Alright. Whetstone Orbital Mark II. So this is the one that we need to finish. Well, we've already looked through this, but basically we need to texture and get this damn thing on the workshop. Whetstone Rod. The freaking hell is the... Oh, right. Repair Bay. I could release this. I don't know why. I mean, do people want this? I don't know. It's just a really basic CV repair base. Oh, it's transparent and reforged. Gotcha. Oh, this was out of necessity, right? This was for the... Pretty cheap, though. I don't know if people need these, but I mean, it definitely fits the Zyphos, it fits the Treb, all the things that the bludgeons that we were repairing at the time. It's really cheap, made out of carbon, mainly. It's just something easy you can put up as a repair station, so... I don't know, maybe that could get released. If that's something people are looking for. I don't know. Nobody, I don't know. Everyone likes repair bays. Yeah, I just don't know if people are just building these on their own or if they need somebody to build. I mean, I guess maybe some people would prefer if you just had one of these that you could plop down. So that's a maybe. That's see, that's true though. I'm not writing any of this down, so I don't know. I wouldn't want to ask anybody to do that though. I mean, if somebody's been here the whole time and writing that down, you're awesome. But I don't know. What is this? Oh, this is okay. So this is when I gave this to Crazy Z and asked him to make the LCDs for it. So he made the cool LCDs here. See that? Constructor. He gave me like 3 choices. That was nice of him. Yeah, exactly. So what I might do, which makes sense, is I'll just delete everyone that at the end of this, I'll delete all the ones that I know I'm not gonna mess with, and we'll just save the ones that we are gonna mess with, and that'll tell me. So I guess I don't have to write it down. We'll just treat this Let's Play as, or this episode as that. So we're going through all the bases right now. Okay, so this is a earlier version of the Shed Mark II, so that's, yeah, that's not necessary. Foundation XL, the sign, we know those are a thing. Prefab tier. Oh, okay, so this is when I did the prefab base series, where I took the prefabs and I revamped them. Yeah, so we completely changed this one around, made it, because the original doesn't fit like the large constructor and like some of these other things. So we kind of like updated them. I mean, it has small constructors, but you could take those out and you can actually put like large constructor in there. We added hard points for turrets, which you're gonna need. You know, obviously you put a base down, you're gonna get attacked. We even put a garden. Like, we put everything in here. So I was really happy with this. That's actually on my YouTube. We did a the prefab build series. Or what did I call it? I called it something else. I don't know. Yeah, so this is based off of Jennifer Zero G's prefab base. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so now I think we're getting into some like J Randall stuff here. That's J Randall. Havoc Rescue. What's that? Oh, see, we're getting into some designers. So when you guys give me these designers challenge things, it gets weird. Oh, we definitely need to use this. That's that. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see if I could find mech base reforged. Okay, that's mech. Saber's bunker. I want to say it's like my first base ever that I built. This was a bunker as well. Yeah, I had no idea what I was doing back then. I built this for my faction at the time. And yeah, it's got a furnace, very red furnace. It's got a couple generators. Now this is like Alpha 7 or something. The clone chamber. It's a clone chamber. It's oxygen. There's a garden. Look at our garden, man. Garden. Medical. The medical you could never get out of. So yeah, I guess I did put a clone chamber and a med station in the same base. On my first base, so there you go. That's before I knew how horrible that was to do. Wow. That's, yeah, see, even I can do that. Ah! Yeah. I mean, elevator. I got 2 sets of elevators for no reason at all. As if you want to use it as a regular base. I don't know why you would, but yeah, Saber's bunker. Ooh, all right, horrible. Saber Moon Garden. Okay, now I can't take credit for this. This was actually Big Boy. This wasn't. I built some of it. I think I built this whole thing, and he built the garden itself. This is a survival build, though. We built this in survival. This was when we first started playing the game, like, the second time. Massive garden, man. Holy crap. Durian. Remember Durian? Ah. Do another Mark II challenge? That could be cool. Yeah, but that's straight up. This was this part was buried in a mountain. That's why only this part's blue, because the rest of it just had mountain over it. That's funny, dude. Wow. Alright, that's super old. Yeah, that's the hone. Alright, so that's all the bases. So now we can kind of go back here and delete what we know we're not going to mess with again. Oh, well, we're keeping that. We'll keep that up just in case. We'll keep that up because we got to fix the box. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. That. Orbital one can go. Hanger 23. 22. 21. So I don't think I ever released this, so maybe I'll keep that up. I'll keep that up for now. Alright. Oh, these are old, dude. I wouldn't want these to be POIs. Alright, so... Oh, I've got two of these. Why do I have two of these? Oh, that's the LCD one. Okay, let's get rid of this one. Alright, cool. So, those are the bases that need to be looked at. Dang, this isn't working out. I'm missing that. Where's that Thor's hammer thingy, though? Do I not have that saved and now that's gone forever because I deleted the, Oh, God, that'd be horrible. I mean, it'd be horrible, but I don't think I would have ever finished it. It would have been nice to put on the thing, though. Yeah, I think that's completely gone. I don't think I would delete the blueprint, though, would I? Ah, here we go. Okay, so I'll have that one. Just, you know, I'll leave that, and then if I want to put that on the Discord or finish it, either or. I mean, there's a place for a base that big. Like I in my mind, I can go, yeah, it would be nice to have a place where I can have lots of stuff. That's not that big, right? So it's not that it's too big. It's just it didn't serve a function for me at the time to where I was like, yeah, I need to have that. So cool, base is done. See, we're getting there, man. We're getting shit done. Look at us. All right, let's move on to HVs. Fun. Fun. Hmm. This is where shit gets crazy. Alright. Auger. This is the latest auger. Somebody said something about the auger in a comment. Hold on, let me look at the workshop. Somebody recently said something about the auger in a comment here. Window capture. Boom. Hey, Labris is on the workshop. Look at that. Big height. Yeah, that's cool. All right. Somebody said something about the auger. The design is not compatible if the component limitation is active in the server settings. The detector. Thank you. Okay, yeah. I have 2 detectors on this thing. And it was purely a symmetry mode mistake, and I just left it. But I guess that's a problem if you have that limit. So that is a problem. I need to fix that. But otherwise, yeah, I think it's under tier 2. Yeah, I'm good with it. Alright, so this is the Reforged version. We won't be doing Reforged right now. We are going to kind of spawn a lot of these and see if they are, like, compatible with vanilla. Because some of these I built in Reforged, but I'm sure they might probably still work in vanilla too. Yeah, so this is just an under battery and RAM. Battery and RAM's a weird one, man. It's just there as kind of like get me straight to the POI. Full core press. It comes with a med station and freaking like everything here. Got some ammo. Doesn't have a lot of storage though. It'd be nice if it had more storage. Or when you get to the POI, you can like loot to it. Doesn't have a lot of loot room. So yeah, so that's on the Discord. Alright, then we have the box cutter. The original box cutter. Not the prefab box cutter. This is the original. It's the OG box cutter. Big hype. Yeah. Yeah. Haha. I love this thing. I still love this thing. Yeah. Dude, this thing was such a pain in the ass to build, like to cram everything in here. And there's really nothing in here. I mean, it's the cargo is depressing. Like it's just not viable, but it's cool. I mean, it's cool for what it is. Maybe we could do like something new, kind of like it. Like I wouldn't mind like maybe a box cutter Mark III or something. I love that build though. That build was like a old school freaking one of the first things I streamed. I think that was back in the day. So this is the prefab. Yeah, tier 1. Straight up just transport. It does come with a Gatling gun, which is cool. 1200 ore and wood. Like no ammo. And yeah, like two no ammo. So yeah, just not a lot of cargo, but yeah, just a little safe place for you to be in, you know, kind of like drone mine or whatever. Comes with a constructor and a tier 1. That's a lot. So I mean, I guess that's the big focal point is it has a constructor at tier 1. I mean, what do you want at tier 1 in early game? You want to be able to move around. You want to be able to be safe from spiders and whatever. You want to be able to drone mine, and you want a place to construct stuff. I mean, I guess this works, you know. And then you upgrade to 2. You could put some turrets on the sides. It comes with a detector, which is big, and it comes with a Gatling gun. You can kind of like farm. It comes with a harvester. So yeah, the function's there. Like it works. It's not my favorite of my builds, obviously, but it's cool. Yeah, with more cargo. So yeah, maybe we'll look at that. Maybe a new revamped version with a bit more cargo would be cool. The coffee grinder. What? Bro. Here's your answer right here. That's all you need. This is literally all you need in the game is a coffee grinder. You know, I mean, say what you want, dude. This thing's taken out 2 dreadnoughts. 2 dreadnoughts, dude. That's insane. Nobody's done that. Nobody's done that, let alone in an HV, man. This thing did the impossible twice. You'll never see it coming until it's too late. That's it. Coffee grinder, man. Take drones out. You can do anything with that. Alright, here's this stupid thing. This was for the second ever Designers Challenge, a salvage HV. It's got 4 32,000 cargo systems. It's obscenely big and obnoxious. It has a cajillion hover engines. This thing is just stupid. It's just pure stupid. Oh, it's just stupid. It's so stupid. I love the inside though, but it's just ridiculous. My god, stop it. It's got bi-directional piloting. It's actually, this is so obnoxious. Look at this. It's got... This is before I like auto-sort it or something. It's got salvage mode and drill mode. It's got drills. I don't know what you're gonna drill with this thing, but it's got drills and it's got some... These are multi-turrets? Yeah, multi-turrets. It's obnoxious. It's ridiculous. What do you want? Yeah, Dragline salvage. How many RCS are in it? Oh, dude, bro. 759 RCS. Yeah, so 760 RCS. Let's do it. Yeah, drill turrets would have been better. Yeah, I don't know. It's ridiculous. But it'd be interesting to make something that follows that, but just way more consolidated. So this is the rotary. I love the rotary. This worked really well back in the day. This was a it's all combat steel. It's meant to be used in game. It was meant to be used in PvP, like if you have to mine, but if you get attacked, you could hopefully get away. That was really the only point of this, was to be able to get away. Yeah, so it's got 2 rocket turrets, it's got a little defense mode, it's got a multi-turret on it. But has like no cargo. Like, I don't understand the cargo thing. I think something went wrong here. I don't know why it's only 700. But yeah. But back in the day, I mean, this thing rocked, dude. This thing did its thing, but I've been wanting to make something like this, you know. But now the whole HV versus SV miner thing, it's kind of like, why have an HV miner at endgame kind of deal, you know what I mean? So it kind of ended that end of an era kind of thing. I don't know if there's a place for an endgame HV miner versus just having a really nice like SV miner. I don't know. HV miner is good for high G. Yeah, I could see that. Okay, so maybe there is for a really high-end like HV miner. I might have another version, I don't know. So this is the original auger. This is like the first auger ever, and this went through some times too. I mean, it actually looked better in the beginning because I had these nice flat blocks kind of covering this and making it look better, but I had to remove them because the turret couldn't shoot over them at the time. I think that's been fixed now, but back in the day that wasn't fixed. What? Dragon popping in with freaking 27-month resub. What's up, bro? Long time. Long time. Yeah, this is the old school, man. This is like, we got the legacy. Like, look at that, dude. Freaking legacy cockpit. Like, I love this build back in the day, man. This thing rocked back in the day. I was really happy with this. I remember when they did the detector thing. So what's funny is now you see this, right? But it used to be the 3-block long antenna was the detector when they first came out with it. So it needed these 3 blocks. And then they actually used the J. Randall radar for like 2 days. They made a really small 2x2 J. Randall radar for HVs, and that was the detector. And then they went to this. So that's why there's this big gaping thing on the side. Kind of funny. And the armor. It's just everything looked different back then, right? Like this looked cooler. Now it's like this weird box. But yeah, no, back then, dude, this was it, man. This was the that was the first auger. Very happy with that. Then Auger Mark II drastically changed from the Auger 1. Lots of differences. A lot of people still swear by this one. I can see a lot of people, they like it because it's got a lot of guns. I think it has more cargo on both sides. The back has the yeah, 10,000. So it's got a decent amount. It's got room for a shield, armor locker, all this good shit. Yeah, so a lot of people still use that one rather than the one I showed over there. I mean, it's just got more to it, right? The other one was meant to be a little more early. When they did the CPU, they kind of forced you to build something smaller because I don't want to force people to go get bridges and stuff to get their first miner in at level 10. It's just not realistic. Oh. Hey, what is this? Hey, what's the difference? I don't know. This is the one in the workshop, so I don't know what that one is then. So confused right now. 4,000. This is completely different too. I don't know. This is the one in the workshop, so yeah. Bro, I don't know. The cargo, yeah, 4,000. Drill Pup Elite. This is the old school miner. The old one, man. Oh, it's got like a gimpy leg there. What's going on there? What? That's a thing? Wait, is this in the workshop? Holy shit, there's one that's just like longer than the rest. Like, what the freaking hell? How did that happen? I don't know how that happened. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. Alright. That's awkward. Is that right? That can't be right. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say anything about it. Oh, thank God. Okay, no, I was like, dude, this has been around for 3 years. I've never heard anybody comment on that, so... Okay, good. That's not right then. Alright, Drill Pup. Mark, what? Oh, I never released this one. Oh, this was for a Let's Play or something, right? Yeah, this was built in survival. 8,000 cargo. That's not bad though. Yeah, it's like dumb cheap, man. And then what I think's my second most sub thing was the Mutt. You know, classic, not very good at anything kind of build. But yeah, it was an era. It was a thing. Alright, never released this. This is the Falcon Even A1 heavy tank. Way back when. This was a premium vehicle, I think, on Scattered Realm. I don't remember. I think so. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, so this was a premium vehicle. Very old, very big. Lots of side thrust. Holy shit. That's a lot of side thrust. Side thrust! Wow. Yeah. Alright. Falcon even F1 revised. What did I revise? Oh, new cargo. Okay, cool. I wonder if this works again. This didn't work before because of the enclosed cockpit. There's an actual cockpit in here that's completely encased in combat steel. I don't know if that still works. I don't know if it pops you out of there or not. It didn't used to. Yeah, see, you get stuck. I don't know, I'm in God mode, so there's no way. I just hate the look of it. And then we made a new one for Reforged. Completely revamped everything. What I hated about this was kind of the weird kind of like paw finger things, and this was just cut off and there was no like end. So I kind of cleaned all that up here. But we never released this. We never did anything with this, which is a shame. I think it's a good build. It's tier 3. I mean, it's built for Reforged, right? But it could easily be vanilla too. Got 550 ore and wood. What's this over here? 5850 ammo. So it's like a mid-level combat HV. Got expansion capabilities here. Got a drone hatch. Yeah, I need to do something with that. I do need to do something with that. So we'll revisit this because I like the changes I did there. Yeah. All right. And then of course this is the original one before it was revised. Old school boxes and shit. Frame lock. So when they first released tier 1 hover engines, I built this. This is actually a prefab, but they just gave it a really crappy paint job. I don't know why they ever did that either, but I really like this paint job, but so be it. But yeah, that's the frame lock. That's a prefab tier 0 or whatever. The Grave Digger. Built this for the 0G race challenge back in the day. Can't do anything with that. Alright, we're gonna start getting some weird stuff here. The gun blade. Oh. I forgot all about this build. Like, completely forgot about this build. Wow. Completely forgot I built this. Holy shit, yeah. So this is, I don't know. It's a shame we're not on Planet, because, like, I can't test any of these out, but yeah, I don't know. It's a weird one. Yeah, I guess. Like, I like kind of the shape of it, but I don't know. Some aspects of it I don't like at all. I don't like the overall build, but I think this suffered from not a lot of cargo space. Yeah, I see 1,000 ore and wood and 1,000 ammo. That's just not gonna cut it. I think that's what made me like abandon it, because I didn't want to redo it. This is the original Gunblade, but this is for Iron Man competition. I don't remember why. I don't know what's different there or whatever. Gunblade Mark II. Okay, so this is the non-Evo version. Oh, right, because I guess in Evo... What's Evo? Evo is some other server or something? You could have more than one artillery turret, I think. Kind of the more stock version. I don't know. Oh, this is weird. Oh, okay, this is that same one from before. Okay, this is the new Gunblade that's on the workshop. I got some comments on this recently too, like... I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what the thing was here. It's something important. Oh, I guess not that far back. God, I really haven't put anything on the workshop if, like, these are, like, page 3. Holy crap. There we go. Gunblade. Oh, too many cockpits. Yeah, too many cockpits. I do like this build, though. And this was a Mark II of my original Gunblade. I've built an obscene amount of stuff. Gunblade what? NCP? This just seems like an earlier version of it. NCP. I don't know. I don't know what NCP means. Gunblade offset. What the fuck? Okay. I don't know. I have nothing. What? I don't know. I don't know what that is. That's weird. Gunblade Redux. Okay, this is the one in the workshop. Oh, weird. So I got like 4 different versions of it or whatever. The one on the, yeah, that's the one in the workshop. Oh, it's not. Oh, because I put like an upper dock in. This one's got some color to it. Okay, so yeah, whoa, I did like blue and orange? Wow, that's weird. Alright, cool. Yeah. And then the original Gunblade Shuriken. I don't like. I like the back. Alright. Gunblade Tama. See, now we're just looking through all my old shit. I know I'm not gonna want any of this. Ads. It is fun to look at everything, though. Gun Pup. The Gun Pup. The Labris, which was a really bizarre build. The weird one. Gun Pup Light. Scout. How many turrets can you put on a build that small? I don't know. Hold my beer. This is weird. Look at this thing. Jesus. Crazy. I don't like it. Becker BK22. This was in survival too. Yeah, this was a survival build. This was kind of recent too. We did that in I don't remember where we did that, but the Becker. One of my favorite mid-level tank I ever built. Like, I love this thing. Still love it. Some of it I don't love, but overall I love it. The original K-Bar Heavy. Oh, we're gonna have to delete a lot of things. Getting myself into some shit here. K-Bar Heavy. And then the new K-Bar Heavy Mark II. Which I don't like it. Now that I look at it, like, I don't really like that one. I think I made too flat of a top on it. Weird. HMMHV, I think, right? Yeah. And the original Land Assault. The Rambler. The Skelly. The Skelly. I love this thing. Little guy. That little guy used to champ it out, man. We'll use that. The first version of the tack tool. Unpainted. Yeah, the end tack tool. The original tack tool, which I still love. Becker revived. Okay, I think somebody took this and like revived it. Block back day negative. What the fuck? Nice. Yes! Block back day 1. Oh. Block back day 0. This still works. Comes with cargo and everything. Like, what do you want? Yeah. Constructor, you could put constructor there. I mean, shit, what do you want? Redux 2. The Medic, the first XBC build ever. Yes! The pride of XBC. $28,000 cargo. Holy shit. It's got a lot of cargo. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, buddy. Oh, this is the actual... Okay, weird. That one wasn't... This is the actual workshop one. I think Dragon's the one that made me use that gunmetal blue. Micro Pup Redux. This looked way cooler when it was the old O2 station. That looks horrible now. Shit. Damn it. Okay, now we're getting into stuff here. I need to do something with this. It's just a weird roll. Shit, like, it's got 32,000 cargo. It's a weird one, man. This is the tier 2 version. Oh yeah, I gotta do something with this. Because this is a unlock level tier 2 vanilla. And it has 32,000 cargo. Make sure it has 32,000. Yeah, 32,000 cargo. Expandability for tier 4. Back there, I think. 1, 2, 3. Where's the 4th one? Oh, I guess you'd change that, right? Yeah, it's got room for a 2nd one there. If you want to put the shield in, and some turrets, of course, you can make this a tier 4 tank. Yeah, I need to do something with that. Alright, Mutt Mark II. Oh, we used this in the Let's Play at some point, didn't we? This was a weird one, though. There was aspects of this I didn't like. I forget what they were, but... 3,000 over here. Cargo over here. 10,000 ore and wood. Yeah. Yeah, right? You go east instead of, yeah. I don't know, it's a weird one. It's another one of those, like, it's not great for any one thing. It's just kind of okay for most things. The Pico Pup. The original Pico. Oh, my first serious build, salvage pup. Wow. Wow. I've built a lot of HVs. This is horrendous. It's like, holy crap. We've gone all the way around. We're going in a big spiral. My god. Alright. Shuriken Improv. I built that in a Let's Play. Oh my god. What the hell is this? Oh, this is the hooded Shuriken. The multi-turret. I don't know. I did that, whatever. This is the Shuriken Micro. Interview with Fred. Well, see, what I'm hoping is Fred will ask me, like, interesting questions. He won't necessarily... I'm just going through my builds and, you know, whatever, but I'm hoping that he's gonna, like, really ask me some creative questions and, you know, that's gonna throw me off while I'm eating them. While I'm eating the hot wings, so it'll be different. It'll be a different thing. Now, there's no way you can do all... There's too many builds there. The Skeletal, man. I thought this thing was insane back when I built it, dude. I thought, like, holy shit, this thing's like a freaking Hummer, dude. It's ridiculous. Yeah, something like that, Fred. There you go. Salvage side. Blast shields on. Blast shields off. We've got little, like, cockpit rooms here. This thing is ridiculous. Then you got the salvage side. You eat a wing? Yeah, we could do something like that, man. I mean, I want to go through all the wings, so regardless, we gotta eat the wings. I just think if we just do kind of a cool conversation, keep it organic, and just, you know, you just ask me shit about, I don't know, whatever. Just, it doesn't just have to be about the workshop, right? It could be about streaming, it could be about anything. It'll be cool, man. No matter what we do, it'll be cool. Then we have the super tool. I showed this recently, so I won't go too in depth in it, but the biggest HV I ever made. You want to rather eat a wing? Alright. Fair enough. Yeah, this thing. Oh, you'll see the relay. Relay's coming. I know, Fred, I know. Here we go. Red Whetstone Relay, the original. The original Whetstone Relay. So, it was basically, can you make a Whetstone as an HV? Yes, yes you can. You can make a little HV base. everybody was making bases like spawn points. This is when the clone chamber first came out for the HV, so everybody was making little like spawn points. So I was like, well, let's just make one that like moves and has guns and shit. Kind of made a whole thing around it. And then I made a Mark II fairly recently. As kind of a starter HV alternative, like if you want more of a base looking HV than an HV looking HV. It actually has a lot of cargo too, I think. It's got 8,000 ammo cargo. And down here it's got 7,000 ore and wood cargo. So total like 16,000 cargo. It's got constructor, it's got everything. It's got 2 constructors, holy crap. Rich, man. Then it's got room for a shield. SG shield. Yeah, the shield goes here. You just take off these blocks here, and you can put the flat blocks in there. And it's got a drone hatch. It's ridiculous. The whole thing's ridiculous. But what do you want? Offensive tank. Oh, this okay. This is the murder pine cone. Really bad. This is one of the earlier versions of it. Or no, maybe that's the latest version. Here we go. What's this? Oh, I guess this was another attempt at like a starter HV. Kinda cool, I guess. You could put like a gun there after the fact. Need a relay for Reforged. Nice. Alright, we could try that. 600 cargo on this side. Yeah! Auger 1 drill. Oh, that's when they brought this 1 drill and I wanted to test it. I was like, I'll just make something stupid real quick. This thing's ugly as shit. Oh my god, it's horrible. I'm sorry you guys had to see that. Baby auger. Oh, you get standing baby auger. Baby auger's got 3,000 cargo, 6,000 cargo. That's not bad. Baby auger's kind of kicking ass here. If I could just make it look a little better. I think we made that in survival too, right? Oh, baby auger Mark II. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Alright, box cutter Mark. Okay, so that's the prefab. So this is the prefab. Box cutter noisy version. What? What the f? Oh, this isn't mine. Somebody else made this. Okay. Wow. That's cool. Who did that? Oh. Oh wow, they literally took it and like built on it. Centaur. Oh, right. Alright, CPU tier 3 HV. That's not mine. Yeah, I can see why I stopped messing with that thing. That's ugly as shit. Alright. Firefly hover, here it is, guys. First build ever on the workshop. The Firefly hover HV. This is before I understood anything and just put stuff on there to look like what I wanted it to look like. This is, yeah, this is the first thing on my workshop. This is the first thing I ever built. Yeah, I have no words. Yeah. Does it though? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it does. Alright, this is the original gun blade. The original gun blade of back in the day. Still digging it, man. I still like this build, like even though it looks obnoxiously weird. I'm still digging it. Where do you mount the motorcycle? Nice. Okay, so this is my rework of the prefab HV that was in the game. Is it still in the game? I don't know. Is it still in the game? That's worth a look. Let's see. Not it, right? No, it's not. Where is it? Did they get rid of it? Huh. I don't see it. It was yellow, wasn't it? Did they get rid of it? Oh, they got rid of it. Huh. What is this one called? Tier 6A. Yeah, no, they got rid of A. Oh, tier... No, yeah, no, they got rid of tier 6A. Alright, well, it's gone. Shit. Wonder why they did that. Promoted violence. But yeah, this was kind of the revamp of it. That's on my YouTube channel under the prefab. What is it called? Something prefab. Operation prefab or restoration prefab. There you go. Restoration prefab. It's a playlist on my YouTube. Check it out. Alright, going back. Oh boy. Where were we? Holy shit. A lot of HVs here. Oh, here we go. Firefly, gem cutter, K-bar frontal. Okay, so that's the new one that we just brought in yesterday. Yeah, buddy. Oh, I love the look of this, dude. I love this tank, man. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, but all there, because that's reforged, right? But yeah, sick. Sick. Alright. Happy with that. Alright, so these are just old ones of the K-bar heavy. This is the one where I think Jay like did some texturing on it, so I kept it. Reforged Eden version. Okay, so this is the one that has frustrated me for months and months. Because I love it so much, but that kills me. I don't want this to be a tier 3. And it's been really upsetting me for a long time. But I can't conceivably dummy this down anymore for practicality here. I mean, it doesn't have a lot of cargo already. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's kind of annoying. It has, like, no cargo. Yeah, well, okay, 5,000 is not too bad. 5,000, and it's got ammo, and it's got HP, right? It's got a constructor, it's got a clone, it's got the ability to go to tier 3, it's got a drone, got a passenger seat, it's got all the O2, all that good stuff, right? It's got, wait, I have no way to get to the driver's seat. Hey, really? Like, did I do that? I'm gonna have to fix that. This will have to go down here, this will have to go here, and then I'll have to have a space to get to the seat, right? Oh wait, what's this? Pentaxid tank? How would I know to get to that? Oh, right. So, okay, so I got a shield here, and then pentaxid tank here if you want to add a shield to it. And then you've got the driver's seat, 2 Gatlings, harvest. I mean, it's got everything you would kind of want at unlock level 10, but it's over CPU, and it's like, it sucks that you have to, and it's got only 2 little guns on it, but you know, like, it's just upsetting me, man. It's like, in order to take that amount of CPU off, 1400 CPU, I either have to take some thrusters off, which would be a lot of thrusters, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. That's 8 turrets? I can't take, or sorry, thrusters. I can't take that many off. I'd have to get rid of the constructor, which is where I get upset, and that's where I'm done. Like, you're telling me that unlock level 10 HV, I can't use it to construct things? Like, it's annoying. It's super annoying. And then the minigun turret thing. Like, I could either have 1 minigun turret. No, not even 1, because it's 900. I'd have to take off. It's only got 2 little guns and 2 little minigun turrets. Like, yeah, it's just annoying. The 2 Gatling guns are about exactly... Yeah, but, like, then I don't have any fixed Gatling. I mean, you get in situations. Some people like to shoot the golems and the gigas or whatever, and it just sucks, dude. For me, it's annoying. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's going to change anytime, so I probably just need to make a decision on it, but I just think it sucks, dude. Like, I'd probably want to move those back there, too. I don't know. I love it, though. I love the look of it. I'm really happy with the shaping of it and everything. Like this thing's done. It just needs the decision to be made on it. And I hate that decision, man. Yeah, the constructor thing just hurts, dude. It just hurts for function, you know? It's like, it's really annoying, man. I don't know. I don't like it. I think it's the worst freaking thing, dude. Okay, so these are all... J. This is the Pico Alpha 12. I don't know. Did I ever release that? I don't know. EVP K-bar. Oh shit. This is that's like an old school rough of the original tac tool. Okay, we know what happened with that. Reforged version. We've already seen that. Rotary Mark II. So this is another miner that I never released. I never really finished it. What didn't I like about this one? It's had 4,600 cargo. I don't know. I just don't think I like the style at the end of it. Like, I just wasn't really digging it. Scarab. Scar, Spider Tank, Super Auger. This one doesn't mine very well. Teenage K-bar. We built this in survival. Yeah, this is a rough survival build. Turret placement. So like an HV turret placement, but It's getting, the frames are getting real over here, by the way. The Gav Occupier, which nobody, like, I recently released this and like nobody got it. I mean, it's a Star Wars replica, what do you want? But this is based off of the tank in Rogue One, and then you can also see it in Clone War, or no, in Rebels. I think in Clone Wars too, but in Rebels, Ezra Bridger's home planet, they had one of these in the city, that episode. But yeah, so this is like real cargo, 16,000 cargo on the top, and then it's got some weapons, but I mean it's a replica, so I didn't like overdo it with the weapons, but I did put some on there to just give it some function. Then you actually have like a drop-down hatch to get in. You've got an internal cockpit. Got not a lot of ammo. But yeah, just kind of a themed build. Is the Gav? That's the actual real name of the tank in Star Wars, but the TX-225 Gav W Occupier. It's on my workshop. Pretty recent, I think, like page 2. Yeah. Oh, and it actually has a drill turret. I did add some. You could bind with it. I mean, it's got 15,000 ore and wood. Or no, oh wait, that's ammo? What the hell? Alright, change that to ore and wood, I guess. Stupid ammo. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, whip, med, sniper. This is getting out of hand. Alright, yeah, I remember this one. Oh, wow, yeah, I forgot I built this, though. This is a weird one. I don't know if I like this one. It works though, right? Like Reforged? I think it works in Reforged. What is this in vanilla? 30. 33. It's a weird one, right? Like it's... What's the cargo on it? 8,500 ammo cargo, that's good. Yeah. Alright. How is this thing? Like the Karambit HV edition. What the hell is this? Kinda cool though. Eh. Alright. That's the Shuriken early. This. Dude, like, I don't even know what this is. I guess it's a multi-turret thingy? Salvage Pup Mark II. Alright. Yeah. How much cargo is in it? Not a lot of cargo though. Alright. Yeah, we use this in the Let's Play. I was happy with that. Oh, I gotta do some of that, right? Super Tomahawk. That's basically the new tank. Whip transport. The hell is this? Oh, right, the yeah, I forgot about this one. This is the also another Star Wars build off of the Mandalorian episode where they take the hover. I built both versions of it. There's a version that comes with the wings thing, and then one that comes with like personnel carrier, where like the troopers actually like stand here to yeah. Oh, I never finished that. I forgot about that. I have to finish that. Girl Hound. Scarab. That's my version of Jay's Scarab back in the day. Yeah, so that's all the HVs, guys. Not a lot of HVs, just a couple. A few. Just Jesus Christ. Alright, we're not deleting all these. Not a chance in hell am I sitting here and deleting all that. That is insanity. My God. Oh my, dude, I could never build an HV again and it'd be fine. A lot of HVs, dude. Right? Like that's a whole designer's challenge right there. Just of my HVs. Wow. That's intense, dude. Yeah, we're gonna do that later. We're not gonna. No, these are all HVs. Every single one of these is an HV. Wow. That's insane, dude. Yeah. Yeah, thanks. Alright, we're gonna move out of render distance here, because holy shit. Jesus. Oh, we're still in render. Alright, SV time. We got like 4. We'll see. I don't remember. We'll see. Alright, Augur Mark S. I don't need to go over that one. We know. We know that one's good. Augur S with Warp. Never, yeah, no, never did anything with this one. Does this work? I don't know. Got Warp. It's oh. 8,000. Got 8,000. That's not bad, right? Doesn't the original have about that? I mean, it follows the same shaping, so I mean, I think it would still perform the same. Oh wait, no, it's missing. Why is it missing 2 drills? That's weird. What's the CPU on this way? Oh, it's... Oh. That's why I took 2 drills out? That seems weird. Hold on. It's actually smaller. This is so weird. Like it's, you see how this one is 3 blocks here. 1, 2, 3, and then it comes to the curve. This only has 2. So this is actually like not as high as the other one. Yeah, look at that. It's like shorter. Maybe the 4 is good enough. I don't know. That's weird. I'd have to test that. I don't know. It seems kind of weird. Like I don't know why I did that. If I could make this 1 block higher, I could probably add a lot more to it. Yeah, I'll have to look at that. Interesting. All right. I wonder if I did that in survival. Didn't I do that in survival? Might have. Oh, that was the Reforged version. This is the vanilla. Not much difference. Cargo blade payload. Cargo SV. I was proud of this back in the day, dude. I don't know. It looks weird to me now, but I mean, there's some cool stuff going on here, though. A lot of detail. I spent a long time on that build, dude. That build, a lot of time was put into that build. Okay, this was used in a PvP server, old school build. Cargo. Then we have the cargo pup payload. Again, just straight up cargo. I mean, back before weights and volumes, cargo SVs were, that was the way to go, you know? You could transport insane amount of stuff. And here's the tonnage, which is the official version of that one. Yeah, back in the day, like, it carry everything. Then we have the Chimera Have X, which I think, you know, probably my best SV. All in all, like the SV I spent the longest amount of time on and the most stylish, you know, based off of the J. Randall's Chimera, but just, you know, completely rebuilt. Like, I didn't use his frame or anything. I just completely from scratch built this to look like it's similar to it, right? Really, really happy with this one. This was the no, this was the build. I forget what the month, but it was basically like a build that you loved or inspired you. Build something to pay homage to it. I don't remember exactly how he explained it, but yeah, no, I was really happy with this one. I spent a long time on that. The Chislet, not my build. Garriman's SV version of my chisel. The Chislet, freaking epic SV miner, fully functional. I think he put a less drilled version on the workshop, I think, or he shared it in some capacity. Super cool. You guys remember the cultivator? The cultivator. The cultivator was insanity personified. J. Randall shaping. It's a completely illegal build for some of our earlier versions of the server. This thing has HV and CV drills. So it has both CV and HV drills. It has I can't even tell you, dude. It's got CV doors. It's got a CV deconstructor. It's got med station. It's got a furnace. It's got an ATM. Yes, it has an ATM. It has all CV thrust. It has a HV clone chamber. It has an advanced constructor. It has a food processor. It's got a CV fridge. It's got a shield, HV shield. It's got a ton of cargo too. It's got like 4 cargo systems. Right now it's got 96,000 CV cargo and 192 CV cargo. It's ridiculous, dude. It's ridiculous. The legal build that it was a premium vehicle in some of our earlier servers, where we were using karambits. You could purchase one of these vehicles, and it was just awesome. This was before SV mining, so it was amazing to be able to like mine in an SV with HV drill. I don't remember. Yeah, it's everything but a base. Well, the ATM's base, so I guess it's got a little bit of everything there. In the furnace, of course. Yeah, insanity. It's got a CV multi-turret and an HV multi-turret. That's great. Craziness. Craziness. Alright, this is the Dow Blade Mark II that I never released. A weird one. Yeah, I don't like it. It's the original Dow. See, now we're gonna get into some shit that I just don't like. The Dow Blade. Dow Blade's a weird one. Drop point. My first kind of fighter SV back in the day. I mean, yeah, I don't hate it. It was cool. It was cool back in the day, man. Like, yeah, I can't be mad at this one. I mean, I didn't know shaping at all, right? Like, I just knew like the one transition, and I've never deleted any of these things off my workshop because I want people to see like you could start off like with shitty builds and get better and better. Not to say I'm like amazing now even, but better than this, right? But yeah, I mean, it's progression, and it's just continuing to you know, work your builds and everything. And then honestly, like, some people like these old builds, and some people get inspired by these old builds, and you know, so I just leave them on the workshop. The Escobar, a starter SV. Rambit Evo. My little speed demon. It's not such a speed demon anymore. Rambit prototype. You rated me like 2 or 3 minutes after I rated someone. Oh, no worries, Ambrose. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I noticed that too, because I had done the raid, and then it was like you weren't on. I'm like, what the hell? Like, it's weird, but nah, dude, totally cool. Another Karambit. Okay, this is the actual Karambit that's on the workshop. Karambit SV drill. Okay, this was another premium. This was an SV miner before there were SV miners. And now that's a thing, right? But back then it was like, oh, an SV miner, that's amazing. Probably the ugliest thing I've ever built, the Kukri blade. I absolutely hate this thing. My god, this thing is ugly as shit. I hate that build. Oh god, I hate it. Like, if I could delete anything, it would be this freaking thing. Oh, it's horrible. Kydex Jr. Yeah, so this is a SV version of the Kydex, obviously, and then a lot more had to be done to this than I anticipated. Like, my god, this thing went through a lot of shit to make it an SV, but I think it's cool. I still haven't released it. I don't know. I mean, I guess I have to release it, but I don't know. It's just a weird one. I guess it's like an exploration SV. I think it has a good amount of cargo. Yeah, 32,000 cargo, 7,000 ammo. Somebody did a fox. I remember that in a challenge or somebody made an actual fox, like something. Does anybody remember that in the stream? Somebody in one of these challenges made a whole fox. I don't remember. Okay, this is a premium version, which I think is like got some shenanigans. Oh yeah, cargo shenanigans. Got a bunch of CD cargo and shit. What else here? Last Ditch. Last Ditch is like a really small little crappy SV. Last Ditch Fallback. Yeah, it's the same thing. So why do I have like different versions of these? Oh, this is not an early build. Okay, this is same to me, whatever. Lockpick Abenel. Oh, the lockpick. Remember the lockpick? Yeah, lockpick. That got ruined though when they changed the rocket launchers to be 3 blocks. That ruined the lockpick. I have to revamp that. Revisit the lockpick. We will make it a thing. The Shiv. Prefab. SV prefab. Oh baby. I love the Shiv, dude. Shiv's awesome, man. Little guy. Oh, cargo, but little moon shredder. Slip joint. Slip joint. What was it? Slip joint what? Slip joint. The original slip joint. Alright, original slip joint. Warp capable SV. You know, very small form factor. Which has like no cargo. Like, why even bother? Like, thing has no cargo. Whatever. Useless. Alright, Mark II. Wait, which is the... Okay, here we go. Mark II. This is the newer version. Or, let's see if this has any cargo. Yeah, 5,000 ammo cargo. 2 constructors. Whoa. Well, it's a little over on CPU though. That's before CPU, of course. And then I think I did, yeah, Mark II CPU Tier 2 version, which also has 5,000, but ditched the constructors. I never released this though. Use it? You still use that? Wow, big eye. And then we have the slip joint Mark III, which I haven't released yet. Slightly bigger. Warp drive. $10,000 cargo, so it's got a decent amount of cargo for an SV, right? Yeah, I think I just had to like paint it and shit. It's got shield placement, feature spacing for E for drills, I guess? Why would I put, I don't know, whatever. Hey Lee, what's up? Some weapons. T, I don't know what T is. T. Thrusters, maybe? More thrusters? Oh yeah, maybe more thrusters. I need to probably revisit this though. What's the CPU? Yeah, so it's under Tier 2. It's like right there under Tier 2 too. Yeah, I just gotta paint this thing and this would be like a good and then see, you got expandable thruster placement, so you can add thrusters as you upgrade this to Tier 3. I don't remember what these are. I don't think I finished this, right? It's just spacing. But yeah, I guess I need to finish this. This is worth finishing, I think. I also need to play with the flight controller, make sure it moves good and all that. That's definitely worth checking out. Let's see, I've built a couple like whatevers, right? What's this? Oh, for Reforged, right? Spayblade. The Spayblade. This is old, man. This is an old ass SV, dude. Who can tell me what this is modeled after? Does anybody know? This is a replica. Wow. Oh my god, just the I don't know if it's the texturing or the shaping that's just obnoxious as hell now, but holy shit, dude. This thing. Okay, so see, this made a lot more sense back in the day. This makes no sense now. Back in the day, this looked really good. Now they reshaped the thing. Looks weird. Nice, McGinty. Alright. So since nobody said, this is actually modeled after a, this is a Marvel ship. It's part of the Marvel universe. This is Tony Stark's spaceship in the comics. I forget what it's called, but it's a, yeah, it's a Stark Industries spaceship. Let's see here. Switchblade. Now we get the Switchblade. Switchblade. My first like SV. Not my first SV, but my first SV that I kind of felt good about back in the day. Yeah, this thing. Looks warp capable. Oh, that was early survival. This is not early survival. Bigger thrust. My god, look at all these guns. Jesus. I gotta do another Switchblade, man. We gotta do another Switchblade. Switchblade Mark III. Did I ever do a Mark II? Well, the Talon Blade is technically... Okay, so this was actually made by Super Killin as an ode to the Switchblade. He did like his own version of it, which looks really cool. Yeah, I'm digging it, dude. And so I was working on one of his ships, and the blueprint got lost. Like, I don't have it anymore. It sucks. This is the Talon Blade, which is technically the Switchblade Mark II. Generator's just sitting there chilling. No, something's wrong with this. This wasn't finished. Look at the This is the one in the workshop that I did. Yeah, I fixed it. It was exposed before too. I fixed it. I don't know if this is within CPU though. Oh, it is. Damn, cool. Okay. So this is fixed. Tonto Blade. So this is like my PvP kind of attempt. First attempt. Those shutter doors at all. Like no cargo, 2000. Yeah, dude, this thing's just ridiculous. just insanely ridiculous. 172. 183 CPU. Yikes. Yeah, no. The Valoont. I still need to release this. Never released it. My little vertical SV. This is... Oh, it's like a shave off of 2. I feel like we could fix that somewhere. A little shave. Just a shave, man. What can we do? But yeah, it's like a little transport SV. Doesn't have a whole hell of a lot going on. It does have 13,000 cargo though, which is pretty badass, I think, for an SV, right? It's got placement for a shield after the fact. Generator upgrades. Yeah, I think all around it's got a warp drive. I mean, this ain't a bad little solution, man. I do need to release this. So I have the Recluse and I have the Valoont. Those two I need to work on. Switchblade Mark III needs to happen. Yeah. Alright. Hold on, what else? Wazakashi Blade. The smaller non-warp combat PV SV back in the day thingy. Yeah. It's funny to go back and see like what you were so, you know, excited about. What is that? Oh, that looks like a Weaver's Fate. I don't know what that is. Aerial 360. Oh, this is that cool neurosite thingy that just goes and it's like costs nothing. It freaking goes. What's this? Is this my build? Alpha. What is it called? Alpha 10.6 unlock 7 CPU 1. This is ugly as shit. What is this? It's done. I don't like it. Did I build this? I probably did. It looks weird. Weird. Oh, right. Yeah, I saved this. Oh god. Yeah, I love this, dude. NMK, big hype. Okay, that's the Havoc before I saved it. Yeah, Dogman's big rig. Can't forget that SV. Oh shit, I spawned it in other things. Sorry. Hold on. Kinda. I've done a lot of SVs too, man. Like I haven't not done SVs, just not as many as HVs, definitely. Well, boom. SV, baby. You guys have seen that a ton of times. I don't need to go through that again. Need slip joint. Yeah, I don't like this one. I never released it because I don't like the look of it. It's warp capable though. I mean, it is like dirt cheap, dude. Like it's for a warp capable SV. Like this thing's stupid cheap. No, and yeah, I mean. Got a constructor. Got room for a shield. Is that? What's that? Oh, that's. I don't know what that's for. Alright, maybe not a shield. I don't know. Oh, where's the cargo on this thing? Did I not give you access to it? Oh, here we go. 5,000 cargo. Yeah, McGinty. I'll give that to the community. Like, I have no interest in this. Have I already shared that with the community? If not, somebody remind me. I'll share that with the community. I don't like that. But if you guys like it, like, go for it. PY Buster. Okay, so that's a small, same one. Alright, now we're gonna get into the embarrassing shit. First SV ever, guys. I've shown this a couple of times. You never know who's watching though. Maybe people are watching, didn't know I could build this horribly. Yeah. This is, yeah. Gotta start somewhere. Definitely gotta start somewhere. And then, like, the starter version of it. It could even get worse. It's still got this ridiculously big thruster on the front. I don't know why. It was all for looks. Like, it had nothing to do with function. Here's some buried ones too, but the Recluse Redux. Ugly as shit. Oh, was it Hush Dispatch? Hush Dispatch did a awesome freaking version of that in that same thing. And he also did a thing with Jay's, it was like a double homage thing. It was really cool. Bank transport build. Showed that off recently. Alright, that's the charity stream build before I painted it. I forgot about this one too, like completely forgot about that build. Alright, now we're getting to the restoration prefab stuff. That was a prefab that I revamped. And this was a prefab that I revamped. Those are all in the restoration prefab channel, if that's even still around. It might be archived. The VW bus build. The Winnie. heavy. Biauger. Fighter SV, no, I never finished. Oh, right, the Carillion freighter build that I never finished. Balloon. That's the original Chimera by J. Randall. Deadpool, Deadproof by Superkillin. Interceptor, Star Wars build, not my build. Okay, now we're gonna get into like the J. Randall fanboy stuff. These are all like mercs that I redid. The Barge SV, built after Trig's CV. And then the first SV I ever used in game, like this is, I didn't build this, but I loved this thing back in the day. I like used to fly it around, and this is by GG Firestorm. That's it. Yeah, no, that's it. So, jeez, decent amount of SVs, but definitely not. There's not a lot here I'm proud of, I guess, but there's a couple that I love. The Chimera, the Switchblade, the Talon Blade, Karambit, the Big Rig, the I don't even know where the charity stream version of that build is, because I don't even have that here, so that's weird. Wonder what happened to that. All right, now for the end game here. Let's go to CBs. CBs is gonna be interesting. This will be cool though. This tells me like what I need to work on and what I don't need to work on. And all right, so we got the all, right? You remember the all, the CV minor that we did a lot of different iterations of it too. I think this was the last iteration of it. Never released it. This is the earlier version where we had the cockpit in the front. Yeah, I must have. This is, alright, that's not my version. Cargo payload. Or cartridge. Cartridge payload. We all know that one. The chisel. Chisel hype. I shared that with the community already. The extended clip, we gotta finish that. It's basically 2 clips. 2 clips in one. 2 clip hype. Need to finish that. Crucible. Oh baby. This was a big divide here. Hold on guys, one sec. Yeah, so this was I built this on stream. This is one of the first CVs I built on stream, if not the first. And it was, some people loved it, some people hated it, but it was fun. It was fun to build and stream. I like the concept of it, definitely. I mean, now I don't like the look of it, but back then I really liked the look of it. But yeah, no, not loved by many. Definitely not loved by many, but yeah, it's one of those hate it or love it kind of things. It's basically a big version of the Forge. Is this what you were talking about with the Cauldron? What did you mean by Cauldron? I don't think I've ever built anything called Cauldron. Is this what you meant by Cauldron, the Crucible? Yeah, I already did the Kydex Junior, yeah. That's the version on there. The Cauldron. Oh, the base is called the Cauldron. That's right. Yeah, you're right. And then we did this for the mech stream. Yeah. I would never use it, but it was cool. It's cool. It's not. I mean, it works. It works really well, actually. I mean, if you want it as a miner, it's not a bad thing. PvP rebar. What the freaking hell does that mean? I don't even know what that means. What do I mean by what? I don't understand. PvP rebar. I don't know what that's about. Whatever. So we have the original drill pup rebar. Oh, same thing. This was the first rebar I ever did. Basically to carry the mutt. Carry the mutt, go mine. And then you can mine with this as a miner later on. Not too much to it. The Kydex Junior? I'll finish it up. I'll finish it up. I gotta share that. And then we did the forge. What the forge? What subsistence? The forge subsistence. I don't even know what that means. Just sounds cool. It's like an HV CV, but kind of the same thing, just a bigger version of the rebar. And it has basically a garden. No, that's not the garden. Boom, garden. So the crucible is like a newer version of the forge, right? But this is kind of like, yeah. Yeah, another one of those hate it or love it kind of things. Kind of reminds me of the big drone in The Incredibles. Kind of a weird thing. The Daisho. I never released this. This is a kind of a starter CV to get you off the planet back in the day. Weird build. I don't like it. It's kind of like a little quick, basic cheap thing. Yeah, I don't like it. Bludgeon. So we went through a lot of different versions of the bludgeon. Like, I'm glad I wasn't settled with that, dude. I could have settled and been really unhappy with the look of it, right? So yeah, I like this way better than I like that. But I think even after that, I think I did more to it. I remember. Let me look. Yeah, so this is the newest kind of version of it, but yeah, no, definitely glad I didn't settle, right? Because the back to me looks way better with this than that. Okay, so this is the katana. Back in the day, it makes no sense. A lot of this just makes no sense. I mean, I like this build, but it's basically encased in 2 blocks of combat steel all the way around. Yeah. The Conda. Oh, that's the Mark II Conda that I was experimenting with. So we use that in season 2. Yeah. And then this is the version on the workshop. Reforged Eden. Hey, what's up, man? Thank you, sir. Then we have the kiln. The kiln. Yeah, I love the kiln. Kiln's cool. We had some good times in the kiln. The Kodachi blade, never released this one. This was like an old combat CB that I made. Lots of frontal armor. Lots and lots of frontal armor. And then you get back like halfway and then, you know, the ship starts. You've actually got bidirectional drills here, so you can drill backwards. So you're still protected when you're drilling. You got a hangar. Three things there in the hangar. Yeah, okay, so I did share this with the community back in the day. I think it was the first thing I ever shared on the Discord. So if you go into the Blade Collective channel, it's like probably the very beginning. This is old school though. Like, I think I redid this though. I'll look after, but I think I redid this. And it's got a tactical garden, man. What do you want? It's got a freaking tactical garden. Fun deal. Ugly as hell though. Alright, so then we get into the Kydexes. All the different versions of the Kydex. Kydex Alpha 9. Alpha 9, wow. So from Alpha 9, I was building this. Through Alpha 10, finally released it, like release 1 or whatever. Alright, then we have the actual Kydex Mark II. Then we have the original Kydex. I don't have the Kydex Mark 1 though. This is the early survival version. I don't have the original Kydex. I lost the blueprint, so I don't know. I mean, it's on the workshop obviously, but I don't have it. Yeah, Jay released the Kydex before I did. Right? Wait, we've seen that. So then we got the Labris transport, which is on the workshop right now. You guys have seen that in the Let's Play. The life card. Remember the life card? Classic little, like, yeah, this was bad. I mean, it was a good idea, but oh man, like the amount of times you would just burn to death was just, it was rough. That shit was rough, man. The Mombel! Oh, Mombel. Will you ever see the light of day? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'll ever finish you. You're like the new Kydex Mark II. I mean, there's so many aspects I love of this thing, right? But then there's just a lot that I don't know. It's a CPU tier 3, which is fine. I mean, I think it doesn't have enough power or something, like the last time we tested it. But that could be a reforge thing, so maybe I'll just keep this vanilla. To see if I can finish it. I mean, I like the little anvils, like, as the things. Like, there's some... I like the layout of it. Like, there's a lot of things I really like about this build. You know? But, I don't know. Yeah, this is the asymmetrical month. I think it suffers from not having a lot of cargo, too, doesn't it? Yeah, it's got 2 cargo systems. It's not bad. I mean, it's cool, right? Like, you could fit, like, 4 clips in here. It's... yeah, I don't know. Not bad. I should release it. Oh, the mall barricade. This is for the barricade CV month, the 3rd month of the challenge. Supposed to be able to park this in front of a POI and then just let it do its thing. I really haven't built a lot of CVs. Like recently I've built like CVs, but back in the day I didn't really build CVs, so kind of catching up with the CVs, right? We got the pickaxe. I do need to release the pickaxe. This is one of them too. There's a couple CVs that I gotta really like do. I don't remember. Didn't this have a didn't this have an oxygen problem? Oh, I guess not. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think we fixed it then. Yeah, so I gotta finish this. Pillbox. That's the flak edition. Oh, what else? The Prospector. Remember the Prospector? Got all of these CVs, man. I don't like any of my CVs. Alright, okay, so this is rebar. Mark. This is a weird one. Is this a Mark II? Please say my own. I feel like that's Mark II. And then this is the one that's a prefab. The rotary. The hell is the rotary? Oh, right. Oh, yeah, it's recent. What? Rotary. Oh, I guess I named it that before I named it the mutt. Or is it the rotary mutt? Oh, it's the rotary mutt. Okay, that's the one that's on the workshop. Scabbard. Mark II. Something we were trying. I don't like it. No, I don't like it at all. The original Scabbard, my second CV I ever did. That's obnoxious. Look at how many thrusters are on this thing. Jesus. Come a long way, buddy. We have come a long way. Oh my god, this is horrendous. I don't even want to look at it. Oh, it's embarrassing, dude. Alright, this is the Shirosei Daisho, the biggest CV ever made. The Sledge Torque Lift. That was a good build. I like that build. The Space, the first Space. Like the OG Space. Yeah, lots of progression on the CV side, dude. I used to build CVs completely differently. I used to put all the function in and then build around it, but now I'm kind of doing it the opposite. And it's, you know, it's where I know enough of what I need to do, but I'm making it more functional while still making it look good. That was your first CV? Which one? With the Sport. Talking about the Space? Yeah, Space is a prefab, so this one's a prefab. But yeah, I'm proud of that one. I keep that one up to date. The Tug of Hawk. Who was it? Was it Filbert? Somebody said I need to finish this thing. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. And then the Xiphos, which to me is like, man, I think I'm most proud of the Xiphos. Like, I built a big CV finally that I'm really proud of. The looks of it, the detail, the shaping. Like, I'm proud of all of this thing, dude. Like, and it serves like such a big function, right? Just combat. Asymmetrical wind down below. Asymmetrical one down below. Oh, the Montbell? No. No. I don't know. So that's kind of what I was talking about in the beginning of the stream. Is like, you know, some of these builds, like, I don't want to finish them. I just don't have the urge to want to like finish them. I don't. There's aspects of it maybe I don't like, or maybe I don't know. What the freaking hell is this thing? I don't recall this thing at all. This is like the kiln from hell. What the freaking hell is this? Thing's so weird looking. Weird, alright. Homeworld ship. Oh, this is that J. Randall thing that we never did the thing on. We need to do that thing. Yeah, we need to do that Master Challenge thing. Alright, now we're getting into things that aren't mine. What's an assault whip? Baton. Oh, kind of like the pillbox before the pillbox, I guess. I don't remember that build. The carapace. Base build, right? Yeah. Cargo blade CV. Oh, that's a CV version of the cargo blade. Interesting. Okay. Clip miner. All right. This is supposed to go in back of the legend. I never finished. Clip 2. It's a super killing build. Defiant Anvil. Flapjack. Flapjack. Dude, the Flapjack's a classic. Who can forget the Flapjack? Clip miner. X 2.0. Oh yeah, here we go. Never finished that guy. Micro CV ship. The sport. I have more here. Hold on. Micro CV ship 2. Micro drill ship. Again, that's the sport. Versions of the sport. Oh, remember this was like a combat CV thingy. All right, guys, sorry about that. I should have streamed that. Oh my god, I didn't understand a word she said. It was work, and it was painful. I didn't understand a word she said. Oh my god. All right. Okay, this is the one with the new nose, right? Oh no, this is the old one. No, I'm just doing an XCaliber's garage episode. We're not doing it's Thursday. Thursday's not a normal not a normal day for God, this is a lot of builds, dude. Like I'm tired right now. Sled, drop ship. What is this? Okay. Like this is exhausting going through all this shit. Holy crap. Oh my god. What is all this? This okay, that's the course edge, right? The weird version of the cartridge. That's the bludgeon. The Mandalorian cruiser I need to finish. The micro carrier I never finished. Okay, so now we're getting into some stuff like I would actually need to finish here. All the rest of this, like yeah, that's it. So not really a whole lot of things. I mean, there's maybe like 10 things that I need to look at. The Mandalorian cruiser, the micro carrier, I think that's it. Oh, and the Mont Bell. Those are the 3 CVs that are kind of pending that mean anything, right? Oh, and the pickaxe. Okay, so 4. The pickaxe too. So yeah, so 4 CVs. If you want to count the Tugahawk, 5 CVs. Yeah, 5 CVs. And then if we go to SVs, you're looking at the Carillion, probably never. Yeah, I mean, you're just kind of looking at like the Recluse, the what do we say? The Switchblade Mark II would be nice. The Auger thing that I'm making for this month. The I didn't spawn that. I wonder what happened to that. Oh, and the Valoon, right? The Valoon and the Kydex Jr. Yeah, slip joint, which is slip joint, not the Recluse, the slip joint. Yeah, so there's that, and then HVs. Oh, and bases, right? We got a couple bases we need to study about here. Hold on, let the HVs spawn in here. The HVs, so as far as the HVs go, it's not really, it's just the new one, right? So the new one, I gotta texture that up, get that done, and oh, maybe this Mandalorian one would be like a cool starter. And I think that's, oh, and then that weird like level 10 one that I can't get the CPU right on, right? So like 3, I guess. But yeah, the fact that these are all here and I can kind of reference them is not a bad thing either. That was exhausting, guys. I am completely exhausted. Like, I don't even want to look at a build right now. Oh my god. Oh, I never want to do it again. That was painful. It was painful because it just reminds you of how, like, I'm proud of my HVs, right? I've always favored HVs. But, like, looking at my SVs and my CVs, like, I can't say I'm proud of that, dude. My body of work, like, I got a lot more building to do till I feel good about some things I've done. Like, I'm good with some of the recent CVs I've done. SVs, I can't, no, I don't think other than the Chimera, I don't think I've built anything that I like. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I got a lot of work to do. We need to work on some SVs, though. But yeah, I mean, the problem is I follow the function, and function for me was a lot of HV, and then function turned to CV, and you know, so SVs. I hope we can get some function going with that, but yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. So yeah, if anything, I will see you guys later tonight for some Satisfactory, and then tomorrow we'll do something else. Maybe we'll do the Let's Play with Jay. See what happens, see who's available. But yeah, that's it, guys. That was awesome, dude. Little refresh to see what we got to work on, and we got about 15 things we got to work on. Just 15 things, but some of them are completely done. Honestly, some of them are just completely done and have to be put on the workshop. Some of them we just got to share them with the community, and some of them we just never look at them again. You guys have a great evening, and I will catch you guys on the next stream. Till then, take care, everybody.